And I know, baby, baby. Hello, people. Y'all caught a glimpse of my non-singing voice. So, welcome back, or welcome for your first time joining in on the Walk and Talk with Lamont Carey. And today, my co-host is in the building. Say good morning to my co-host. Gangsta. Gangsta, are you ignoring me and the people? Well, I think he's looking for somewhere to handle his business. So how y'all doing this morning? So I've decided today that I wanted to talk about appreciating our support systems. Oh, but let me let y'all take a look at something. When I decided to do this walk and talk, it was a lot of things that I ain't consider, like the weather. Other day my hand was freezing, and now today, look outside. Cloudy, getting ready to rain. Lady Di said good morning. Good morning to you. Lady Di has even started doing her walk and going to the gym. But today, Lady Di, my focus, I wanted to talk about appreciating our support systems. And I have been one. Lady Di says, surely appreciate you. You know I appreciate you too. But I don't know if I always show that appreciation, Lady Di. And I think that's why I decided to cover this topic, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one that has amazing supporters and support systems, but don't always appreciate you all, show our appreciation for you all. Patricia, good morning, welcome. So Lady Di, that was the reason that I thought of doing this show. I am an individual that has had people supporting and rooting for me all of my life. Lady Di said, I do show it to my folks. So I want to know, like, how do you show it to your folks? Because again, I have been somebody that has been supported through everything that I have done. Wasn't always a positive support, but it's always been support. And it has caused me not showing my appreciation, or not recognizing that I wasn't showing my appreciation, has caused me so much. I'm sure it has cost me, I know it has cost me, like, relationships, friendships, customers and supporters in all these kind of different ways, because I either overlooked or didn't show my appreciation in the best way possible. Good morning, Maria. So we're talking about appreciating support systems. And I was just admitting that I am one that has probably neglected showing my appreciation. And sometimes I think I haven't always said thank you. Like, thank you all for tuning in, because you're supporting me, because you could be doing so many other things, but you joining me 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time to talk about whatever topic that I come up with. So I appreciate you. And so what I have been told that I have done in regards to not showing appreciation is that sometimes I overlook my biggest supporters, like family, people you're in a relationship with that are so close to you. I don't know if I just felt to say thank you, or I felt entitled to their support, or I assumed that they already knew that I support them. Maria said, at least you own it. Yeah, what I'm learning is if I own it, then I can work to correct it. But first I have to realize that there is an issue, and that's when I can own it. When there is an issue, and then I have to evaluate it to make sure, that I'm wrong in the situation. But I know for a fact that I haven't always showed appreciation. So what about y'all? Have y'all ever not or failed to show appreciation for your supporters? And I don't just mean like customers and fans. I'm talking about family, even children that support you, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, especially those we are in a relationship with. Because, and forgive me if you see some water get up on these glasses, because part of walking and talking I didn't consider is that the weather. And so now it's starting to, I don't even know if this called drizzle, but it's doing a little something out here. So how do you show support or appreciation for your supporters? How did you recognize that you was overlooking them? And what is the amount of appreciation to show to your supporters? There's levels to this, because I'm telling you, I have no clue. And I believe Lady Di said just to say thank you. And Lady Di has been one of my probably most prolific supporters in regards to poetry. I mean, I don't even know how many people that she has introduced my work to, but I can walk in the room and she don't even know that I'm there, and she'll recite one of my my poems, or she'll be telling somebody about my book, and I don't know if I've shown her the right amount of appreciation. So how do you, Maria, how do you, Patricia, how do you show support to your supporters? Tawana, good morning. So today we talking about appreciating our supporters. And Miss Hall has even supported me, gave me hours of her time. And I just hope that I showed my appreciation for all the support that you have given me. But again, I have always been supported, but haven't always recognized to say thank you. I mean, I thought I've always said I thank you. I thought that I showed appreciation until times that I was told that I have failed miserably at showing appreciation, especially to like your significant others that's there, that's carving out time in their life, that has probably even supported you financially, supported you with labor, supported with you in all of these different ways, and have you shown your appreciation back. Lady Di said, you are a positive, motivating force in my life. Wow, thank you. So look, I'm gonna put these glasses back on, even though they getting a little damp with this. I don't even know, this ain't a drizzle, I don't know what this called, like a sprinkle, like a car sprinkle. So how do you show support? And what have you been supported in? Maria said, I have been in your place and I've had to backtrack and go back and apologize and say thank you for being there. And what you're doing now is showing that you're appreciative. Lady Di said, don't cry. Tawana said, I am going to agree with Lady. Heather, good morning. Thank you for joining us. So Maria, how did you recognize that you wasn't showing appreciation for the support that you had been given And so how hard was it for you to backtrack and to go back and apologize and say thank you for those that have been supporters in your life? How do you do that? Like, and what amount of appreciation do you show? So that's my struggle. Hey Stephanie, good morning. Thank you for joining us. And we're talking about showing appreciation to our support systems. This could be our spouses, our children, our customers, our co-workers, our employers, because I realize that I haven't always showed appreciation. And so I'm trying to figure out, am I the only one that has failed or overlooked their supporters and showing appreciation? And is it levels to how much support or appreciation do you show? Is there something beyond thank you that you are supposed to do? Now, I know if a customer buys a book, I'll autograph it automatically and before I ship it. So I make sure all the books come through me so I can put my John Hancock and write a note. And that's my way of showing appreciation to customers. But I don't know where I'm learning how to show appreciation more to those people that are helping me behind the scenes, the people that are helping me that I don't even know that's helping me. And I just want to be more, to show a more appreciation, because everything that I have gained, it didn't only take my hard work, my determination and my commitment and my vision. There's always been other people behind the scene that has been helping me think through it, helping me write proposals and editing books for me and all of those different things to make my life more successful, to make me more fulfilled. And a lot of times they didn't even get recognition for it. And so I'm trying to be more, show more appreciation. Lady Di said, that's how I feel you are showing all of us appreciation now. You are committed and on time. Patricia said, I thank persons for being my insensitive to right, especially for teens. They are now listening to poetry. Lady Di said, you are a powerhouse. Thank you. Sometimes, well, okay, I think I just found me a topic for tomorrow. Thank you, Lady Di. Maria said, I had a gut feeling. You feel it. As a grown-up, you know what you've done and didn't do. You know who's been there for you, saying thank you, all you need to say. Awesome. Now, I have had, so why I asked was there's levels to this, because I have had supporters that that's told me that wasn't enough. Like birthday gifts, or you could do this for me, you could do that for me, and then it becomes a transaction when that wasn't stated in the beginning. Then if I'm hiring you to help me with something, you still supporting it, but there's an agreement on how your appreciation or your contribution is shown through monetary value. But through people that's generally supporting you, how do you feel? Do you supposed to show that appreciation through monetary value when that was never stressed in the beginning? So thank you all for joining me. We talking about showing appreciation to our support systems on this drizzling, sprinkling day. It ain't really raining, but it's something going on. Is it mist? But anyway, I want to know, Have you ever failed to show your support, to your appreciation to your supporters? I've done it in relationships. I've done it with family and friends. I've done it with fans and customers. And now I'm trying to change that. Now I'm trying to make sure I am giving just as much as I am getting, at least in return of showing support. And I know if called upon for some advice or some help with something, I help. But I'm trying to figure out, how do I make sure that I'm showing support to the countless people that show me support? Lady Di said, yes, miss. Yes, it is definitely miss. I need some windshield wipers on these glasses. Maria said, if you want more than a thank you, then you may have to reevaluate your friendships. You know, Maria, that's how I felt. Now, this isn't widespread, but this has happened a few times, and I just wanted to be transparent with you all, because we walking and talking. And so I want to allow you to come into my world and see some of the mistakes that I've made, and so you can give me some tips on how to improve myself, and I hopefully on the other hand can do the same for you as well. Maria also said, if there's no contract, then a thank you is all you have to give. Okay. So Maria, let me ask you, when you had that gut feeling that you hadn't shown the right amount of appreciation, what did you think that feeling came from that told you, hey, look, you ain't showing these people enough love? And what was your approach? Was it that some people felt some kind of way that you wasn't showing your appreciation and they voiced it? Or did they always accept your, I apologize, I'm sorry for not showing you how much I appreciate all that you have done for me, thank you? So were they always receptive to your apology guilt? So explain that guilt to me if you don't mind. Explain that guilt so I can recognize it if I feel it. Because a lot of times when I recognized that I wasn't showing the right amount of appreciation, the people that needed to feel appreciated, that I was overlooking, were pissed off. Like, I do this and you don't even say thank you. And again, with people that you're in relationship with, I know for me, I guess I just felt we was in this together, and so what I do benefits the both of us. And so I didn't always think to say thank you, or I thought that I was saying thank you in other ways. Can you say thank you in other ways? Lady Di said, as long as you support, it doesn't have to be money, and it doesn't have to be equal. You have supported my occasion events programs. Yes, indeed. Whenever I can, I'll pop stuff for you. Heather said, I keep in mind that I cannot make everyone happy. And some folks who get mad about not getting more than a thank you do so because they had expectations about your vision that have nothing to do with your vision. But for those who are true, or to head that off, I try to proactively check in about what they are doing on their own vision, offering them support before acts, so they know they are expected to do their work on their own vision. Heather also said, but always say thank you, even if you say in other ways. That way there is no question about what you are saying. I'm sorry, I'm glasses wet, walking and reading, dealing with little difficulties today. Patricia said, we appreciate your sharing your knowledge. Thank you. Maria said, no one ever voiced it, but somewhere deep inside I knew I wasn't showing the right amount of appreciation. So I just went back and apologized. But I knew I was wrong. I always say thank you now. Yeah, I try to make it a habit of when I leave people now to say thank you. Well, at least I think I do. At least as I'm thinking about it now, I do. But if I have never, ever said thank you to any of you that's within earshot of me, and you have shown me support, I didn't do it as a disregard to you. I didn't do it because I didn't appreciate your support. I didn't do it because I don't need you. I just simply overlooked or forgot to say thank you, because I truly thank you for everything you have ever done for me. Every kind word, every share, every phone call, every check-in just to see if I'm all right. I appreciate you, and from this day forward, it is my responsibility. My goal is to always show my appreciation for what you have done to me. Tawana said, personally saying thank you and I appreciate all of your help should be good enough. But at times, many people want more. This big old deer just ran across me. Good God, am I? Thank you and I appreciate all of your help should be good enough. But at times, many people want more from you. Personally, you have always said those words to me, and that was always good enough. Yes, indeed, I definitely appreciate you, and I'm glad that I didn't neglect to say thank you. And so, do you think that you can, not remember to say thank you? Do you think it is abusing that person's your relationship with that person if you don't say thank you, that I appreciate you? Because some of us, I'm sure, have done it and knew that the people were supporting them, knew all of these things, but didn't feel, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. I ain't got to say nothing to you. Or they were your employee, and you say, because I'm paying you, I don't have to say thank you. I don't have to say I appreciate you. Have any of you ever experienced that? Maria said, and that's all you've got to say is thank you. So, have any of you ever told a customer, didn't tell a customer thank you because they got what they paid for, or you didn't tell an employee because you're paying them, and because I'm paying you, that's my thank you, because you doing your job, that's what you're supposed to do, that's what I hired you to do, so I do not have to say thank you. Have any of y'all ever experienced that? Because I think that you still supposed to show appreciation all the way across the board, because that person don't have to come to work and work for you. They can find a job somewhere else. Or that customer doesn't have to buy a ticket, buy a book, pay to come to your shows, pay you to come in and speak, or none of that. They don't have to do none of that. So you still should say thank you. And Maria also said, yes, it's abusive. Okay. So for those of us that don't always remember how to say thank you, maybe we should, what I'm learning that a lot of women do, put a Post-it note on the bathroom mirror or something, or on your desk that says, remember to say thank you. I might have to consider that. But it is, this mist is tearing me up, and I don't want to take up all of your day. But lastly, Maria said, saying thank you is always appropriate. So, ladies and gentlemen that joined me today on Walk and Talk with Lamont Carey, I appreciate you. And Heather said everybody does better and works harder when you show appreciation. I try to make sure I tell people what they're doing right and say thank you for that. Thank you, Heather. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Walk and Talk with Lamont Carey. And hopefully my co-host that's been trying to chase deer will join me tomorrow. Gangster. Say bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Bye, Lady Di. Get a hat. I have a hat in my pocket, but it look weird over top of these glasses. See you tomorrow. Bye.